Hey you guys, it's your boy Deadshot here, coming to you live with another video. Oh man. So it wasn't it wasn't PlayStation that took my account.
My hair apparently is prettier, more beautiful, more healthy, fuller, smoother, better.
It was my sister. Dun dun dun. Yeah, y'all know it right. Um, she paid she paid some people to look after me, is all I know. And, well, they didn't do what they were told. I was to stay away from the Death Riders, but they kept coming to me. So she made it to where I was banned for 30 days on PlayStation on my main account. Then she added me on my backup. It said, started up a party. It said, bitch, the fuck you think you're doing? I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, I see you in there fucking her up. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, they started it. I'm like, they started it because they wouldn't let my other sister fucking play with me. They were controlling her. And she goes, oh, really? So then whatever she does isn't on me. Like, she paid these people to keep me away from Death Riders and shit, but they didn't stand up to it or whatever, and they failed miserably, and they kept on outing me. So, after the Death Riders, she's going after them. And God forbids. I'm going to try everything in my fucking power to keep her away from my other sister, because one, she did pay her, but two, I told her, I'm like, she kind of retired and stuff. She goes, I don't care if she retired or not. She should have been there to fucking help you back up. She goes, what kind of sister leaves her fucking brother to fucking go to war with a whole fucking big ass group? Yet you would be in there fucking helping her out, and I'm not even paying you. I'm like, yeah, that is true. She told me I'm to not play with Glitchy anymore. I'm to not talk to her anymore. Or any of her friends or anything. Or any of the Death Riders. She finds out that I'm talking to any of them, including Turkey. She's going to have me had. I'm talking about in real life. I was like, okay, sis. And, I don't know what she's even doing with with Raven. Fuck. There's nothing I can fucking do. She won't listen to her bro. I played with her for about 2 hours yesterday, and she was just doing a bunch of growling and fucking just killing NPCs like she was fired up. I never seen her that fucking mad before. Like, truthfully, I never seen her that fucking mad. As she finally got calmed down to where I could, at least, talk to her. And I told her, I'm like, she did play with me there for a little while. And I'm like, it was fun and stuff. But I'm like, CJ kept on she goes, CJ. I'm like, what? And she goes, that motherfucker's getting it. She goes, I know exactly what happened. He doesn't want you near her. She goes, that's alright, I'll fix that. I was like, what are you gonna do? And she just says, he. I'm like, And I left the lobby and I went to fucking EA's lobby. I literally don't know. She was acting really fucking like... She was acting more fucking demonic and fucking creepy than ever. Like, I mean, I've seen her, like, fucking pissed off, but not this fucking mad. She was literally sitting there, like, doing the fucking devil laugh. I got her added as a friend on my backup, on my main account. I wish I could talk to y'all again or anything like that, but I can't. If y'all are to come in my lobby, I am to leave it. Like, I can't have no communication with y'all. If I have any of y'all in my fucking lobby with me while I'm live streaming or anything, she's just gonna fucking kick y'all off of fucking PlayStation like she just did me for 30 days. And she's got the power to fucking do that. She could kick y'all all the way up to 3 fucking months. That's what she told me. So, I don't know what she's aiming on doing. Like, she said something about the Death Riders are already in motion, that I'm already got half of them fucking, like, a couple days suspended. I'm like, what are you talking about? And she goes, glitchy. I don't know how many days for her. I'm just like, no, you're not gonna do that to her. I'm like, she's my sister, just like you are. And she goes, yeah, but she let people run her shit. She goes, you don't fucking do that. You're your own goddamn boss. You don't let people tell you what to do. I think she knew that, I think Raven knew that this was going to happen. And then when I told her about what Golden Gun said and shit, and I even sent her the screenshot, she goes, and goes, alright, you little motherfucker. And she said something like, bye-bye. And I'm like, wait, what? I don't know. But yeah, and I'm friends with all of her people. If I'm in there playing with them and the Death Riders join, we are all to fucking leave. We can't go to war with them, nothing. The Death Riders, there's like 2 of them that's like rank 70, but they ain't shit right now. they're having to start accounts all over again. God, I feel fucking bad. And she even knew Jamie's backup account too. She knows everyone's account, all their passwords. She was telling me fucking like Raven's password to her account and like all this shit yesterday, and I was just like, don't tell me this. I don't want to know this. The fuck? She said they're easy. I'm just like, I don't care if it is or not. Don't fucking tell me them. She goes, I could change it and just lock her out of it. I'm like, you do that, you're gonna fucking have a war that you can't fucking handle. I'm like, she's got laptops too. Oh yeah, and I blew up one of her fucking laptops, so I'm like, oh shit, really? And she goes, yeah, I blew up one of her fucking laptops. She pissed me off last time from doing that kind of shit to you. And then later on that day, she messaged me. She said, I'm sorry, I got anger issues. And I'm like, it's okay, sis. I'm like, just don't. I'm like, don't do something you'll regret later on. I'm just saying, like. She said something about she needs hugs. And then she drove up, like, last night sometime and, like, beeped her horn. And I went out there and, like, hugged her and stuff. And was like, I love you and stuff like that. And she went that way. She goes, I'm going to Glitchy's place now. And she went off that way, like, towards Eureka Springs and Bearville. I kept calling her and stuff. I said, hey, can you do me something? And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm kind of thirsty. And we went out and got me a drink of pop and got some McDonald's from the McDonald's up here. Man, I cried because she was like, she's like my real sister. Like, she definitely cares about me. You know? She ain't one of those ones that are like, oh, you're my sister, and just like, fucking don't even come over or say anything to me. She just like, straight up says it. That's your boy, and I'm out. Peace, y'all.